Well, fire chiefs from around Baldwin County meeting today at the Baldwin County 911 Center as part of the newly formed EMS committee. Now, they heard from MedStar leaders on some of these strategies so that as the county grows, the ambulance service will be able to grow with it.
Alabama is going to expand its eligibility for COVID-19 vaccination beginning March 22nd, so that'll be a week from Monday.
Breaking right now, 2 million more Alabama residents soon eligible for that COVID vaccine. A little over a week now, the state health department opening up eligibility for everyone included in that phase 1C. So we're talking people over 55 and those with intellectual or developmental disabilities.
It also means people between the ages of 16 and 64 with high-risk medical conditions like cancer, heart conditions, diabetes, or even if they're pregnant can now get the COVID vaccine. Let's bring in Fox 10 News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby. And Brendan, it's great that more people can now get the vaccine, but supplies here are critically low. So how is all this supposed to work?
Yeah, Byron and Lanice, you're right. This change is actually going to make it harder to get the vaccine, at least in the short term. But health officials say they expect that to change in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Alabama State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris estimates that the expanded vaccine eligibility taking effect March 22nd will roughly double the number of residents who can get the shots. It's something lots of people have been clamoring for, as other states have included more people. But not everybody's happy about it. Daphne resident Dana Curtis, who's 73, hasn't been able to find an appointment even though he's been eligible for weeks. State records show barely half of the state's residents 70 and older have had at least one shot.
It seems counterproductive, doesn't it? I think they need to vaccinate the people in the first case until they can't sell any more vaccine and then go to the next. But that's just me. I've been online to the health department's webpage, looking up appointments and things like that, and I have not been able to get an appointment anywhere.
Dr. Harris says he's sensitive to that complaint.
That's exactly what we have concerns about. You know, the whole thing is attempting to strike a balance to make sure that we reach those people who are most at risk.
But Dr. Harris says there's two kinds of risks to consider: risk of contracting the virus and spreading it, and risk of dying from it. Restaurant workers are included in the next go-round. Joyce Nethery, a waitress at Judy's Place restaurant on Government Boulevard, says she believes restaurant workers are at greater risk than many others.
To me, I feel like restaurant workers are apt to get COVID more than anyone else because, I mean, as you can see, you know, we're wearing the mask and the customers aren't because they're eating.
But Carol Shepard, a cashier at the restaurant, says an allergy to the flu vaccine is just one reason she's leery of the COVID-19 shot.
I have concerns about it because I don't think there's enough information out there. And that's just me. I mean, it's good for those that feel comfortable taking it. I don't.
And starting March 22nd, you'll be eligible if you're 55 or older, have an underlying health condition, or work in certain occupations. And we've got a full list of those categories on our website, fox10tv.com. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.